collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Welcome to your 5-card draw. What do I need read for this new moon in Scorpio to full moon in Taurus, October into November 2022? I'm your reader. Mercury conjunct Venus in Libra, 3rd house, Mark, Angelo, Lyons, Mal for short. They're my initials. Professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Production since 1998. Almost 24 and a half years in service. That'll happen on Samhain. We'll talk about that in a little bit. I am the author of Words of Grace from a Professional Witch, available on Kindle. There's a link in the description box. You can preview it for free if you so choose. I'm also a creator on Patreon. Hey, I'm a busy witch. Patreon.com/Drawing the Circle. Live streaming there every morning from my couch using the laptop with an unlisted YouTube live stream. Links so my patrons chat with me. We talk about the day's astrological weather, usually the lunar stuff because that changes up a lot quicker. The spiritual implications of said astrological weather, the magical applications. And we always end with a little prayer, a little blessing. My patrons, all levels of subscription, get access to all of the extended readings. The part 1's on YouTube. There are part 2's on Vimeo on demand if you want a pay-per-view. But all of my patrons get all of them, past, present, and future, as well as we have been recording Zoom classes there. Exclusive content just for them, and if they can't make it to the class, they can watch it back, catch up, and jump in whenever they like. I love it over there. If you are a creative type, Cardinal Air, Creative Air, Libra. Check it out for yourself, too. I mean, I'm so free there. It's just lovely, particularly considering I have Mercury conjunct Venus in the 3rd house, self-expression and all that. So it's a really cool deal. Go check it out for yourself. And again, if you want a deeper experience, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more me, come Patreon on Patreon, because I am the Archangel of Lyons, Mark Angelo Lyons. That darlings just call me Mal. Hey, ready? You ready? Let's do this. This is my favorite series to do. It's only 5 cards, so let's get up in this gig. If you're new to the channel, a 5-card draw is just 1 card from 5 different decks, getting you clues, tips, and hints about a specific astrological timeline, in this case a waxing moon, a beautiful new to full Scorpio to Taurus. We'll talk about that in a sec. But these 5 decks also in this particular spread, it's not really a spread, it's a 5-card draw, represent the 5 magical elements: fire, earth, air, water, and spirit, to help you bring those elements into alignment, to plant a seed at the new moon and help it grow, tend it to blooms, whatever. You harvest it at the full moon. I'll show you what I mean. Let's look at the astrological timeline, because this one's a doozy. The new moon in Scorpio, Tuesday, October 25th, 6:49 a.m. Eastern. I'm in New York, so please don't make me do math. It is a partial lunar eclipse. Now let's just unpack that for a second. Scorpio used to be ruled by Mars. Tuesday is the day of Mars, Mardi, like Mardi Gras, where the name comes from, right? So that Mars energy, 8th house, Scorpio, money, sex, power, mysticism, depth, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. So plant a seed for Scorpio on a Tuesday, I'm in. And then the 2 weeks following, the building, the waxing, the creating, the manifesting, taking it from the inspiration of the 8th chakra down into the root chakra, manifesting it in the world in some way, shape, or form, to a full moon on Tuesday, a full moon in Taurus, the 2 weeks following on a Tuesday. So it's a Tuesday to Tuesday relationship. That's pretty cool. Taurus, 2nd house, life values, fixed earth. So we're going from fixed water, fixed water of Scorpio to fixed earth. So really maybe taking something emotional and then bringing it into a physical, stable form of high value. Just to mention, November 8th is that Tuesday, 6:02 a.m., and it is a total lunar eclipse. See what I'm saying? It's a bit much. All sorts of things are going direct and retrograde during the 2 weeks, but the one that really caught my eye is the actual day of Samhain, the pagan, last spoke of the pagan wheel of the year. Halloween, really, that's the 31st, but Samhain is the astrological cross quarter of Samhain, is when the sun is at 15 degrees Scorpio, and that goes down on the 7th, the day before this eclipse. So that's what I'm saying. There's a lot going on. So keep that in mind, right? It is a general read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Check your other signs, right? Standard YouTube reading rules apply. Because your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign could have different aspects, different angles of how to manifest the same thing, the same seed, if you will. Or you might have more than one seed in the ground, or that you want to plant, or, pick your metaphor. Otherwise, both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath, if you will, particularly cross-watchers. Because if you apply this to yourself, you're going to wax whatever it is. You're going to manifest sooner or later in some way, shape, or form what hits the table. And you will be helping the one you are cross-watching do that as well as the whole Libra collective, including me. So, right? My job is to help you fulfill your element of fire, what you yearn for, what you burn for, what your heart's desire, because your heart's desire is part of a much larger plan. Ever try and get rid of a heart's desire? You can't. You can cover it up, but you can't, right? Because it's part of an ineffable great plan. Thank you, Neil Gaiman and Terry Pratchett. I'm ready. You ready? Enough explanation. Let's get into divination. I love this read. Please take a nice deep breath. Cardinal air. Still point. Oh yeah. Here we go. Using the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish, representing the element of fire, I call upon the ancestors of magic, miracles, and mysticism for the Libra collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers, watching this video and receiving this reading. What is the spell fragment from the magical spell cards to get them going, to help them refine their element, our maybe elephant of fire. No, that sounds like a bad movie. The Fifth Element, it would be a great movie though. Our element of fire, what we yearn for, what we burn for, what our hearts desire. This beautiful, beautiful October, November 2022. Enjoy! Sorry, I still have some Ren and Stimpy imprints I'm trying to put away. I don't think they're going anywhere. Enjoy! It's a dishwashing liquid, I hear. Oh, this one's very spell-ish. No question. As I do will, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. Now, I would flip that because I'm a Virgo, right? Sun sign. So I would rewrite that. Let joy and light radiate from me. As I do will, so mote it be. They inverted it. I don't know. We'll see what comes out of my mouth at the end when we do the blessimation, which is a blessing and a summation if you're new. We'll get there. I love it. You never know what's going to come out my mouth at that point. So joy. You want to wax joy. Your heart's desire. Now, is your heart's desire joy? I'll let you in on a little secret. A little Eckhart Tolle power of now truthy woothy, is that joy is the natural state of the soul. But you got the human, the hero, the immortal, the god, the ego, the personality, the soul, and the higher self. Well, up here, the range on the emotional guidance scale, thank you, Abraham Hicks, right, is consistently there. The personality is in between the soul and the ego, and the ego wants what it wants and will only experience joy when it gets what it wants, right? And that's its process of evolution. This could be joy about anything, but if you really want that joy, no matter what's going on, power of now, Eckhart Tolle, just for starters. I mean, then you can go into the whole Eastern traditions if you want to. It's a lot. So, lovely element of fire. I'm all for it. I do enjoy some joy. So let's get the element of earth here, the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, to help you ground it. If you have the stone indicated, because the Crystal Oracle, right? And you want to use it as a magical carrier, a touchstone, just something to carry in your pocket to remind you over a 2-week period to maybe say the spell or say the mantra, which will be the last card down from the Metcon Healing Mantra deck. You do you. If you don't have the stone, if it's rare or too expensive, clear quartz does everything, but you can grab a piece of jewelry. Come on, you Libra, you know you have some, right? Wash it, clean it, cleanse it, consecrate it, whatever. And, enchant it. Enchantment is actually a magical item that is often hidden in plain sight, like a piece of jewelry. Please take a nice deep breath. My hair, I washed it and did overtone rich black conditioner, and it has taken on a personality of its own. One more. Still point. Hey, if I can crack up my guides, then it's all worth it. As I call upon my beloved Archangel Ariel, the Archangel of Lyons, from which I descend, my sire, my mistress, my goddess, my god. Please, one card in clarity, Archangel, one of the archangels of the North Powers of Earth, hence the Crystal Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno, please. What is the Crystal Oracle? To indicate the element of earth, the fuel to feed the fire and manifest their heart's desire of joy, this beautiful, beautiful Octnove 2022. Ooh, red jasper. Piece of red jasper. It's on the spell cards for the element of fire. Oh, there are no pockets. Oh, H&M. I should have known there are no pockets in this eye. So red jasper. Lots of different colors of jasper. Banded jasper. All kind of, sort of. Well, it says Jasper Red, which sounds like somebody's name. Well, I can't just call out Jasper Red. That might be somebody's name. You have a point. An idiotic one, but a point nonetheless. So, the keywords, nurture. N-U-R-T-U-R-E, not nature, nurture, care, protection, energy flow, and life force. Oh, the life force. You may soon find yourself drawn into a situation in which you feel compelled to care for and protect someone who is in need of help. Okay. This may be a person or a pet that has recently suffered from some kind of trauma and is suffering from anxiety or depression. Your love and attention will help them heal, and simultaneously you will subconsciously heal an aspect of yourself that is also yearning to be nurtured. Ho'oponopono, 100% responsibility. Check it out. Yeah, I just did like a whole round of Wim Hof breath with Ho'oponopono done silently, so I'm calling that the Wim Ho method. Look it up. Although Wim Hof, then whatever. You will heal an emotional trauma you experienced in the past. Well, that's good to know. Possibly in your childhood. Oh, good. So inner child work. And it may even stem from a past life. What are the chances, right? There is no need to recollect the past or try to figure anything out. Remember that we each mirror one another, and self-healing automatically occurs when we care for another's needs. I mean, that is the quantum. That is quantum unity. That's what I said. Cross Watchers is just the example. You heal this within yourself, you're healing it within everybody. This is really feeling like in service to another. Last line here. Trust in the healing power of love. Honey, that's my gig. Which means... so simple. Just not easy. Simple need not imply easy. Hey, Red. Yo, Red. I'm there. Let's look at your element, our element of air, using the Healing with the Angels Oracle. Two ways I read this, often both of them click together. Whatever word is written on it, element of air is thought. Think about it. Look it up. The original meanings of words. I say it every time because I seem to be doing it now every day. Like either a word will come to me this way, or I'll see something, I'll go, ooh, I feel like there's another meaning to that, and I'll like Google it. The original meanings, mind-blowing. So that's mental cogitation and contemplation of a word or phrase. Other thing is, these are healing angels. I mean, there are way more legions of healing angels than indicated in these cards. I would need like a hopper to spin that thing in. But they don't come unless they're called. So prayer, meditation, invoke. Well, you don't really. I don't invoke angels. That's old ceremonial magic, and blessed be. Everybody's got their gig. But I find that they're really willing and able to help, but they only come when you call. So you don't stir an angel. You don't summon an angel. You politely and lovingly call. Let's see who hits the table. Please take a nice deep breath. All right. Still point. As I call upon the angels and archangels of air, the sign of Libra, powers of the east, the Raphaelites, the angels of healing, wisdom, and knowledge. Please, one card in clarity for the Libra collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. Watching this video, receiving this reading, what is the air to stoke that fire, to manifest their heart's desire of joy with that care, with that compassion, with that healing going on holographically between themselves and another or others. The element of air, as well as the healing legions ready to swoop in and help at our invitation this beautiful October, November 2022. Oh fuck, Archangel Michael. It's the only one who's named in this. Everything else is by function. Archangel Michael. No, look, I could talk some Archangel Michael, but I know, like, no religion gets to corner the market, right? Has full copyright and ownership of the celestials. They giggle at that. I'm like, oh yeah, just you. No, everybody. They are celestial beings. Archangels, in my experience, are arcs, like Noah, of higher selves. That's why I'm of Ariel. This is calling in Michael. Not like you can't, networking, right? But certainly an angel of truth. My first memory of Archangel Michael was of the statue in a Roman Catholic church, sword drawn, head on the neck of the devil. I was like, ooh, look at him, right? Archangel Michael. He's like that. To me, he is that quarterback with the long hair who's cool with the LGBT kids, right? He looks secure in himself, right? Protector, defender. Saint Michael, the Archangel, protector of like firemen and policemen and rescue workers and first responders. You get the gig. So I see him as truth, the sword of truth. Now, in the element of air, that's where you usually begin to challenge and battle your demons, so to speak, your illusions, these things that control you. So calling in Archangel Michael, oh please, just put Archangel Michael invocation in any Google search, right? Any internet search, YouTube, anywhere. You will get, so I'm sure Pinterest, you'll get 10 billion, right? Archangel Michael invocation. Heal me with your blue flaming sword. Ooh, I love him though. I mean, he's not my lineage, but that doesn't mean we can't hang. For joy, right? To break the chains of illusion, heal and experience joy, true joy, truth joy, which sounds like a British murder mystery series. Certainly, this is worth doing, particularly with that red jasper. He's the Archangel of the South, fire. And red jasper's that color, whatever. The whispers of love oracle, the voices of the higher selves of all involved. So if this is a solo venture, it's your higher self. If there is someone else or anyone else involved, they have a say in it too. However, this card can turn the party, and if you've been watching me for a while, you've seen it happen. Please take a nice deep breath. Oh, element of water. I'm sure it'll come out in the prayer. Still point. Element of water. I have ocean sounds playing in the background to keep the cats calm, because it works, and drown out any neighborhood noise. Still point. As I call upon the higher selves of all involved, perhaps even my own, 5th dimension and above, 8th chakra and above. What is the whisper of love for the Libra collective, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading, the piece of information, inspiration, insight they need to incorporate the element of water, the energy and motion we experience as emotion, as higher selves and immortal souls on heroes' journeys in human bodies. Please, the element of water, the juice to the spell, the divine power of the spell, right? Trust in the healing power of love, so that we can manifest our heart's desire of joy with that red jasper, that care, that healing, and all of that good stuff. With Archangel Michael, if we call him in, what's the element of water? The piece of information, inspiration, and insight most needed. Libra Collective and Cross Watchers this beautiful, beautiful October, November 2022. Like attracts like. For you universal lawyers out there, if you are longing for more love in your life, you need to be more loving. Okay, let's unpack that a little. We're not going to completely unpack that. I try and keep these around 30 to 35 minutes. Oh my goodness gracious, giving yourself that love. Right? Giving yourself that. Starting there, right? You need to be more loving. Good old Matt Kahn, he's the next card down. That should elucidate quite a bit. Those parts of ourselves that are in chains, right? That are in need of care. And yes, by caring for others, being compassionate with others, because we're all one, we're being compassionate for ourselves. So it is saying give that, but also don't leave yourself out of the equation, because then the inner child gets really, really angry that it's not getting the love that it needs. And there's a specific vibration, frequency, radio station, whatever you want to call it, of love that is specifically yours, and one that is specifically mine. Put them all together, you get what's called the Song of One. It's a long story. Ooh, Prime is delivering. I don't know if they're delivering me that. Oh, look, it's an Amazon. It's not Diana, so I'm okay. I'd be better if it was. So look, like a charm, you know that, but that doesn't mean you're in control of the universe. This is an emotional thing, a water thing. So to be more loving will certainly open up, even the, so for example, the guides are chitty-chatty today, when are they not? I love the part of me that's not feeling joyful right now. It's okay. I love you. Right? You know, like just that. It's like, you're opening a space of love around that. And then the tight rosebud, that doesn't sound right, of what's going on can then gently unravel and bloom. So poetic. You get me a bongo and a beret. Let's get the spirit card down, as I mentioned. The Matt Kahn Healing Mantra deck. Really a healing system, way more than it's a divination, but you know, I'm a rebel. Use whatever works. I'm a witch. People are like, are you a life coach? I'm like, no, I'm a witch. Are you my life coach? No, I'm your witch. Yeah, I'm a coach nobody's life, but I got clues, tips, tricks, hits, spells, prayers, and meditations. Yeah, Patreon, big time. So, the card of spirit to charge us. Get a piece of red jasper, something simple. I don't know, a new pair of red underwear, whatever works for you. Right? Cast for joy, right? Enchant it, whatever it is, if you want to do it that way. Calling in Archangel Michael, which means you're not going to be able to get away with no shady shit, with really knowing, all right, I am willing, right? If I've been longing for more love in my life in all different ways, shapes, and forms, I have to be more loving. This would be the thing to charge it a little bit or a lot of it every day. And look, Cardinal air, Libra, we can do a lot with a mantra because it's creative air, right? So we can really create even like instantaneous, well, everyone can, biological changes, physiological chemical changes as the mantra does stuff to our emotions, which triggers amino acids and hormones. I have a really good hormone joke, but maybe on Patreon. Please take a nice deep breath. And don't you dare put the punchline in the comment section if you know the joke. Oh dear, still point. As I call upon the Ascended Masters of Joy, because why not? Definitely feeling that natural vibe bubbling up from the core of my being and out my mouth like a soul burp. Please, beloved ones. One card in clarity, the perfect healing mantra for the card of spirit. For the Libra Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video, receiving this reading to help them manifest the joy of our heart's desire with that red jasper vibe. Archangel Michael, knowing emotionally like attracts like, and the love that we mostly feel is the love that we give anyway. So please, the perfect healing mantra to make it all come true this beautiful and beautiful October, November 2022 fuck spontaneous rhyme. They're in the house. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Darling. Well, everybody is. So, you know, don't go special, go holy. Course in Miracles 101. Uncovering confidence. I've got charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, as well as that Mars conjunct Leo rising confidence that is hopefully not as delusional as I often ascertain it to be. Being a Virgo, I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Neener. The Neeners are my editorial. When confidence is uncovered, which means it's in there, like Prego, it's in there. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose. And a joyful one would think. You know. Okay. Here's the tea about coughing when I do readings. I don't cough that much. Maybe it's the air quality, I have no idea. But that means there's a throat chakra thing, that there is a big choice here. And I think that's why we got Archangel Michael. Just saying, this mantra could be really key. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a place of renewed purpose. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. We all are. We just forget that. We're so good at acting, we forget that we're acting. There is no wavering on decisions or second-guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth, Archangel Michael, and to move forward courageously. This is so very Archangel Michael. Knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion. Now, expansion sounds good, but it's contrast, right? It's very Abraham Hicks, those three steps, right? It's like contrast, you ask, whoopsie, lost piece of jewelry. I'm putting the Aphrodite stone here, but I gotta be careful not to whack it. Yeah, that thing of, right, you go into contrast, you find out what you don't want, but then can you pivot and look at what you do want, right? Can you do the alchemy from lead to gold, shadow to light, pain to peace? Particularly in this thing that's healing as a result of care. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety in your body and in the world. So, just want to look at something real quick. I just want to look up red jasper again. Nurture, care, protection, energy flow, and life force. Taking that into consideration, this is a bit of a higher vibe read than I might have originally thought or felt. So here's what's going to happen. Sorry. The energy carried me away. I'm back. Ground and center. We're going to do a blessimation, as I mentioned before. It's a combo. What the fuck is going on with my throat chakra? A combination of a blessing and a summation. And then, if you want to hang around for the last little bit, I release the collective, and it's kind of fun. You never know what's going to come out of my mouth. Please take a nice deep breath. You try perpetually surrendering your will to the divine as a career move. Still point. Yeah, as I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine for the Libra collective sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers watching this video and receiving this reading. May we be blessed with all that we need, this beautiful, beautiful, to uncover confidence, because we are the missing pieces that complete the puzzle of the universe, and like attracts like. Let's, put the love out there and put the love in there and move it all around, so what goes around comes around, with the help of Archangel Michael, maybe cleaning up how we do that. It ain't a love spell. It ain't a love spell. It's not a psychic flypaper. No. This is about truth and honor and integrity and clarity, slicing through the chains of fear and illusion with the sword of love and truth, with this red jasper, life force, energy, care, healing, right? Care of self holographically, healing yourself and other people by, this feels like through service, which of course manifests some kind of joy eventually. Gotcha. Breathe. So let joy and light radiate from we, as we do will. Somewhere to be. Somewhere to be. So it is. Yeah, it was easy. Simpler than I thought it was going to be. I liked it. Did you like it? Then hit the thumbs up already. Hope the other Libras and cross-watchers find it. Look, I'm not monetized anymore, so it's just it doesn't benefit and it doesn't benefit me as much as it does helps other people find the work. And if you're going to subscribe, lovely, 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 have at it, because I ain't stopping anytime soon. And you might want to hit the notification bell, because my schedule gets cuckoo bananas, but I'm a Virgo, so I'll make it work. But if you want the daily, the magic, the miracles, the mysticism, the milk, come Patreon on Patreon. Seriously. Best career move I ever made. So much fun. I love my patrons, and they love me, and they pay me once a month, which is just the tits. Sorry, I gotta say it. At least they're in ballads. And if you want to book me for a private reading, there is a link in the description box. Booking a reading with Mal explains everything you ever wanted to know about booking a reading with Mal, but we're afraid to ask. It's so stupid, but I love it. Otherwise, seriously, my beloved 7th housers, my cardinal heirs, I love you all. Keep your balance, keep going, and remember, I love you. Hang in there. Hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.